morning. It's Tuesday morning. We're about 8 a.m. and we ended up staying at this campsite for a couple days. So we're still here on the Cinnamon Pass Trail, in between the couple of these big peaks here. I think one of them's called Handy Peak. Anyway, I guess everybody was getting a little tired of breaking down and setting up camp every single day, so we decided to stay here because just back a tenth of a mile down the road down there was a little pit stop, and it had access to Silver Creek, I think it's called, and so that made for some good setup for long term. 2 nights ago, the first night we got here, we were just setting up camp and hanging out, and then about 8 p.m. My daughter and I were just hanging out here on this little pile of rocks, just getting some snacks and hanging out, and then this doe just kind of walked up, and I told my daughter freeze, and the doe just kept coming closer and closer, and I don't know if I can really explain it well with this, but she ended up coming up about 10 feet from us, just right over here on this edge, and just staring at us. And so that was pretty cool. Back on the creek yesterday, we put on our bathing suits and did a little dip. Got some refreshing ice cold mountain water, but that felt really good to get in some water and kind of splash around. Over here and back in the trees, got some video on my phone. I'll see if I can figure out how to integrate all of this, but taught my daughter how to throw a hatchet. You got it.
Got it. Next to yours.
Yep. Yeah, so this one here, Sog, I guess is the brand. Anyway, we were over there in the trees throwing it into the soft aspen bark, and didn't take us long before we started sticking it, so that was pretty cool. Let's see, what else did we see? Oh, and of course we had some rainstorms last night. We ended up having some hail come down on us. That was a little bit surprising.
You can see that, but that's hail bouncing off the table there. You see it coming down against the mountain there. Bouncing off the rocks. You can see some of it down on the black there. Wow.
Looks like I'm fogging up my lens. Anyway, got the coffee going. Trying to get things ready so we can pack up, get out of here. The plan for today, things have kind of changed. That's another thing we started figuring out, is we weren't going to be able to have enough time to get through all of the trails to get to see Telluride, New Ray like we wanted. We have kind of a deadline that we set that we needed to leave Colorado by Thursday midday or Friday morning. We're trying to make it to Wichita by Friday night to go see a friend. And so just being that we've got to do the rest of Cinnamon, all of this, we were going to do Ophir Pass, come back Imogene, And there were a couple of side trips that I really wanted to do, and then go back across here. That just wasn't going to work, just the pace that we were keeping. So that's all right. There's always time for another trip. So the plan now is today we're going to go across Cinnamon Pass. We're going to take this connector over to Engineer Pass, and then as we come down from the high parts, we'll start looking for a camping spot. I'm hoping we can find something kind of like we did here between the pass and Lake City, but who knows, we may have to go all the way into Lake City. And then from there, you know, we'll have at least another day probably to get from Lake City back over to Colorado Springs. And we got some family in there, we may stop and see them, depending on how that works out. There's also, based on this other book we got, it looks like there's some other trails and stuff that we can hit over near Colorado Springs. So that makes it a little bit easier to decide to take off from here, from this area, and go head back, just so that we can hit our Friday deadline. What do you think, Lauren? Was it pretty cool getting to visit with the doe?
Mm-hmm.
What about getting in the creek? Did you like that cold water?
The creek? No, it was too cold.
It was too cold. Yeah, it was shocking at first, but then it was pretty fun. All right, well, it's time to get some coffee and get packed up.
Hi, Vivi.
Are you still hungry? I guess you could have an applesauce.
I finally realized I could zoom in a little bit and get rid of the hood. I don't know why it took me so long to think of that. Hopefully that'll keep it in focus better. We'll try it, let's see.
There's a house on the left. Oh, I can't see it from here. All right, there's our sledding hill. We're gonna launch.
All right, we got a little bit of water crossing.
It's our biggest one so far.
I don't know, the one on the way up to Canyon City was probably more water flowing.
It's not as wide.
Broad, yeah. That puddle up there looks a little suspicious.
Yeah, stay left, I think. Stay left.
But,
The puddle's bigger than the creek crossing. Who knows how deep that is?
I can...
Oh,
So we're coming up to 17.
17.
Waypoint 17 in the book. Oh, there's a little,
The creature?
creature. What is that?
I don't know. Lauren spotted it.
Yeah, it looks like a beaver.
It does look a little bit like a beaver.
I can't see
I
him.
can't see it anymore since we're right next to it.
There he is.
What is it?
Oh no, he doesn't have a beaver tail. It doesn't
Is that
look
a
like.
marmot? Is
That
what?
might be a marmot, yeah. Is his belly yellow?
I don't know, Lauren. Go turn him over.
I'm not
Check
gonna.
his belly! Yeah, he doesn't have a beaver tail. He's pretty cute. I think it's a marmot. I've never met a marmot before. Our first marmot.
Posing for us.
Hello, guy. Aw.
Well, the first time he didn't get scared, but
And he's like, you guys are suspicious. Ooh.
okay.
Whoa. Yeah, they're gonna stop right here anyway. Maybe that's the rest of their party.
Yeah, this is one of the scenic stops.
No,
There's a little sign, that's why I say.
it's not on your map. There was a whole herd of ATVs up there. That's Yeah, I think we're pulling in. Maybe not, I don't know. When we were by the bathrooms, there's tons of them all together.
Yeah, I think they do tours or something in there. I don't know. Oh, there's American Basin to the left and Cinnamon Pass to the right. So here's our decision point.
Alright. What do you think, Lauren? You want to go down or up? So if we go down, we come back up, but it's a whole big area of wildflowers.
I think we should go up.
You want to just go on?
So skip the
Skip
wildflower
the
area.
wildflowers. Okay,
Okay.
let's go.
Yep, it's gonna be a little bumpy now. Who knows, maybe when we're up here we can look down on it.
See the wildflowers.
There's another realty sign.
Hills for sale. Man, like all the way back.
Now this turn right here was about like our first driveway turn. It wasn't quite as bumpy because Peepaw would grade it with a tractor, but we had switchbacks like that to get up the hill, and it was like this where you're on the side. It wasn't obviously a mountain like this, but anyway, wow, look at down there, that's beautiful.
Look at the road.
I am. I want you guys to enjoy the view though while I'm driving.
Yeah. We'll stop somewhere. I guess this goes out, but then goes straight back.
Yeah, it looks like we go up here and do another switchback to get up the mountain. There's some purple flowers up there. What, Lauren?
Goodness.
Oh, speeding road, yeah.
There's no passing on this road.
Well, at least we have the right of way from us.
Yeah. How do you back up this hill?
Imagine before they had backup cameras. You had to use your mirrors. There's a little pull out. Did you want me to stop or?
No, let's just finish this part.
Okay.
I can't see anything here.
Well, I mean,
It's all trees.
I could park right there and then we could get out and look if you wanted.
Well, I mean, I guess we could look, but there's just a lot of trees here.
Okay. Oh, blocking with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I see some purple flowers. Private. Baby Christmas trees. Wow. Serious turn. We got four-wheel drive on. We're going up. Oh, that was a pretty one. Look at that window.
I fell out a window.
That other cabin has their outhouses. Their houses are pretty.
Yeah, their house is beautiful. Even their
wow.
little cabin is
So many
nice.
windows, that would be
Okay,
amazing.
If you want to look, stop and look. Please stop looking while you're driving, because look, we have to deal with people. There's going back.
Oh, okay.
Look at that water. Not you, Lauren. Look down the hill at the waterfall. This is a really, really nice one. Our best flowing waterfall so far. Thank you. Oh, their house fell down the hill. Yikes. That looks dangerous.
friend here going for a ride.
Bug ride. Why not?
Which way, left or right?
Up or down? Oh, we're going up. Speed limit 15.
Justice for Eric. Who's Eric?
That guy in the picture, probably.
What happened?
He didn't get justice, but someone's trying to get him justice.
Oh, you got it all figured out.
Yep. Purple flowers. Yellow flowers. I can almost reach those. White flowers. There's no
Oh, those
place
white
to
ones are
stop.
called tansy. They're a weed. That's another one Dad always had me dig out or spray.
Tansy. They look similar to baby's breath.
Oh yeah, I might be getting that. I think the tansy might be yellow. I might get those mistaken.
No more marmots.
Look up to the left, Lauren, up to the top of the mountains. You see the snow?
Snow. Cool.
Can you see anybody coming?
Nope, there's someone climbing 2 levels up. Whoa.
Oh, we're following them. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
There's a big rock.
Yeah, I just want to get our wheels onto one of it, or one of our sides onto it.
Plops of snow all the way down that. I like it. It's so pretty. The snow.
Is he sleeping?
Yes. He loves trails. It makes him sleep.
It's awesome.
Beautiful. Alright. Now when we stopped to look at the marmot, he woke up and then we started going and he was back asleep.
Look at that up there. That's so cool. We're getting up near the tree line. Look at the Jeep up above us.
Hi, Jeep.
So,
Stop to look at your phone, please.
11,600 feet is where we are. I can't remember what the tree line is normally.
I don't know. There's a bunch of us and very few above us. There's some pretty purple flowers though. Isn't engineer pass at 17 or at 11,000 as well?
I don't remember. It's 11 something, I think. You're my navigator right now. I'm watching the road.
Good. Keep doing it and don't look up when it suits you. Watch the road only. Until you want to stop and look. Apparently we need to go slow on this part because we caught up to them.
Well, they're just enjoying the view too. I mean, I'm not in any hurry, but I also want to keep on moving so we can get over the 2 passes and then look for camping.
Oh, this is probably the rock slab that this guy mentioned. Or girl, whoever wrote this. Watch out for the rock slabs. And some steps.
I haven't seen any steps so far.
Yeah,
That's-
we've had a couple of big rock faces.
We've had a couple where it's kind of dipped, and I've had to be careful of bottoming out, but so far it's been really nice. It's been way better than Wager Gulch was. Alright, I'm just going to nose into this real quick.
So you can look. Oh, we can take a picture. We got some little flowers on this side.
I just want to do a quick look around and take a picture. If you want to get out, you can get out. Oh, we got ATVs coming, so we might as well wait a minute. Up there's where we're headed.
Bob's here.
See all the ATVs all lined up following us.
Traffic directing.
Apparently we've entered a dangerous area because I got a cone right here.
Big rock. It's marking the big
Oh,
rock.
it's because of the little creek passing through. The creek.
Crick. Gully. What are those sticking out of the road?
These posts?
No, sideways ones. Well, if you meant the sideways tube things, then yes.
You talking about these things with the
No,
sticks?
sideways. Up there on the left. ahead.
Oh, the pipe. That allows a watershed to go under the road, not wash it out.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, cricket. Don't come in here for a ride.
Cricket doesn't want to walk the whole way. It's far. 1.5 miles. Power ledge. Did you get a good picture out there? Oh, okay.
Is it loading?
It's still loading. It's the little bar at the bottom. Or the little wheel in the middle.
You're going to be a little bumpy on your side here.
Oh, this one's looking good. This one's still loading. This one's probably still loading. That will get a little background on this one once it gets all the way done. Oh, waterfall on your side. Baby. Oh, very little waterfall.
See how the water's
Close to the snow.
see how the water's made a little trail through the gravel there.
Oh, flowers. Oh, I'm like, darn, I coughed. Now I have to get back to sleep again. I guess they're pulled over.
I'm going to just pull over here and let those guys go by us. Just so we can get a view of the valley here. We'll do a little 360.
That truck, where'd they go?
They went out going for a hike.
Oh look down
See what? Oh, I see him.
There's two. There's one like golden one and there's a brown one. See? They're coming together. Friends forever.
Are we stuck? Buddies. We're just watching this.
Not anymore. Just had to get in 4 low for that to back it up.